Oi, boys, welcome to another episode in our multi-year career mode playthrough. Back with the Gold Coast Titans, and we are on the road for round 3. We are still on the hunt for our first dubski, but before we get to the business, first and foremost, shout out to the gang, the hashtag OddSquad. If you're watching this, be sure to drop it in the comment section down below. But yeah, previously, we narrowly lost to the Newcastle Knights, 12 points to 10. Man, it feels like an age ago, but I want to focus on trying to get 3 of these episodes out weekly. So anyway, we're back here, round 4, taking on the Warriors at Mount Smart Stadium. As for our squad heading into round 3, I kept the same team that played against the Knights. We only lost by 2 points, so I'll give them another crack. It is absolutely pissing down here at Mount Smart. We do have possession though. First tackle inside our 30 as we send it to Fortnite. 0 gains on that run. Dave Fafita drops it back inside to Big Tino Fa'asua Maleawi. As we continue down this left side, Ash Taylor probably could have poked through that little gap there, but we take the tackle on the 4th. Going to get rid of it early. Hopefully Boyd can find the line as we punch it downfield and it falls short. Wasn't really going for a 40-20, but it was a decent kick nonetheless. Tanner Boyd. We may see him in the 6 jersey sometime this season, but for now we got him at hooker. At the time of playing and recording this, it is the Monday after Magic Round, and what a round it was. The actual Magic Round concept, which they did get from the Super League, is dope, but man, the football and the officiating was pretty horrendous. Nowhere near quote-unquote magic, if you ask me. Actually, it's not really about the officiating or the officials. They've obviously been told to crack down on certain areas of the game that it revolves around high tackles, and man, did they ever. I don't know how the NRL does it, man, but they managed to create stories damn near every single round to get the people and the media talking about the sports, good or bad, and I get it, man. Their approach to head trauma and all that, which is all of a sudden out of the blue, I don't really like how they've gone about it, giving out that many yellow cards. Some red cards were justifiable, but man, all those yellows can be so detrimental to the game being played, and may even, actually not me, it even ruined a few games moving forward. I'm not expecting it to be as bad as it was this week, as we put Stags through with a beautiful flat ball, the classic. That is our bread and butter right there. But yeah, like I said, moving forward, we won't see that many yellows. I'm hoping we don't see that many yellows. It's kind of like when the set restarts came about, when it was new, the referees were so loose with the whistle. Now, I'll say this, I don't have stats or facts to back it up, but it feels like the 6 to goes haven't been as bad as when the rule was first introduced. As we convert this one from the sideline, and we go up by 6 points. I'm interested to hear what you guys reckon about the yellow cards of this past weekend. Yellow cards, red cards, it's pretty much been the theme of Magic Round, which is a shame, honestly. As we send it to Ash Taylor, looking to go out the back, but he is too slow on the delivery. We get hammered in the tackle. And Herman Ese, one of the recipients of a red card this past weekend. Taylor. Nice short ball to Tavita Pangai Jr. Got him rotating with David Fafita. 4th, looking to send it out wide, and it's a forward pass from Stags at the ruck. And we let the Warriors off here. I guess what it all comes down to, going back to those to the topic of the round, those sin binnings and whatnot, I guess it all comes down to the player in the end. It all falls on the player to not make those infringements, but like I said, I'm all for the bigger picture that the NRL are looking towards, or looking to avoid, I guess, which is head trauma, CTE. I just don't really like the way they've gone about it, to be honest. Like Magic Round? Really, Vlandis? Magic Round? You chose Magic Round to crack down on head highs and all that. I get it's for the betterment of the players, which is dope to see that the NRL are looking that far ahead. But yeah, it was just a weird time to implement it. As the Warriors, 5th and last, they make it down to our 30. as Harris Tavita puts the kick in, fielded by Paddy Herbert. I'm back with the Warriors in attack. This, with 3 rounds in, this series is starting to feel like our Brisbane Broncos playthrough, which was pretty rough, I'll be honest. Look at the effort here from Jazz Tavanga, the little flick offload to Murray. In the backfield, we finally wrap him up with AJ Brimson. Third. Not long till the end of the half here. The Warriors, can they get on the board? Inside the 10. And that'll be the last play of the first half. As my game bugs out, we'll have to do some color correcting while we're editing. It is so dark right now, I can barely see the players. As we send it to Ash Taylor. Looking for Pangai Jr. It's an okay run. Makes a few post-contact meters as we get the set restart, I think. Yes, we do. That came off the hand of a Warrior. Stags to Pangai Jr. Nice drawing pass to Sambli Sone. First, we're going to come back down this short side. But Ash Taylor unable to get the pass away, man. Felt like we're starting to cook there for a moment. As we go flat to Philip Sami off the bench. Third tackle, Taylor calls for it once again. Another flat ball sends Stags through untouched. And we find Tavita Pangai Jr. in support back on the inside as we score our second try of the match. Pangai Jr. has been a beast since he's come onto the field. Having Pangai Jr. in rotation with Fifita, I feel like it's the best way to use Pangai Jr. I did see suggestions of him, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but there were suggestions of having him start and Proctor on the bench, but Proctor's too solid to not have in the starting lineup in my opinion. As the Warriors go to Tuivasa-Sheck, gets around one, gets an offload away to Murray, who steps past another defender. Every now and then, man, these runs by the AI always causing havoc. There's some damn near superhuman efforts to beating multiple defenders. As they take a look, was there a grounding here? Well, that was a quick ass decision. The red lights. Speaking of lights, they finally turned the stadium lights on. Now we can see the players more clearly now. Harris Tavita takes the tackle, fifth and last. Cody Nikarima sends it up. Kelly looking to contest, but it gets batted back into the hands of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, and the Warriors finally get on the board. It took them just about 60 minutes to get some points on the board. You can chalk that up to some decent defense. First tackle. Warriors playing a little adventurous here. And they will throw another interception. I think that's their second or third of the match. As we look for Big Tino running onto it, he will get hammered. Loose ball. Honestly, we got taken without the ball, but it is what it is. Warriors back in possession here. Four minutes remaining in the match. The Warriors inside the 20. Within decent, like I said, within decent in defense. Not the greatest. As on the last, they will get tackled with ball in hand. Cody Nikarima not able to get a kick away. And we can just simply run down the clock here. That's a nice little play between Boyd and Proctor. Might have to revisit that one. Fotuaika gets sat in a chair. Man, the Warriors, they got the big hits of doom this game. Ben Murdoch Marcilla. Last minutes of the match. Can the Warriors score and send it into Golden Point extra time? The last play of the game. Amau to Murray and Tanner Boyd Up in his face, 9 on 9. That's the game, full time. We get past the Warriors here on the road, 12 points to 6. We collect our first win of the season. A bit scrappy, but we'll take the dubs any way we can get them. The next round will be a simulation, like I said. After our first dub, we'll simulate the next round. And that round is the Bulldogs game. And right after that, we'll be playing against the Brisbane Broncos at Suncorp. Got Donny Staggs picks up man of the match, as always. If you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League Live 4 content, or more content in general, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you. Later.